Hey everybody, it's McKay's here. So I thought I would actually record this fleet battle and give it a voiceover because a lot of people seem not to pass it, and that just shouldn't be the case. It's a very doable mission, so here's how you do it. So first of all, you click this special. You click battle. You make sure you select your, okay, I guess you can't change it. That's fine. Alright, so you bring your Kenobi, right? And then here's what you do. Okay, so that's a dog barking at a smoke detector beeping, which, really, really, really hampers this video. However, maybe it adds some character. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for the dog to calm down, and then we're gonna play this battle. So, okay, mission unit can't be here with. This is all about turn meter. So you want to bring Rex because Rex has turn meter. You want to bring your Y-Wing. You want to make sure your pilots have all 6 E mods. I repeat, make sure your pilots have all 6 E mods because that makes a big difference. So if your pilots don't have all 6 E mods, you're doing this wrong. Okay, so now you have this. And then you want on your bench, in order of who you're going to bring in, Plo Koon, probably 5s, Ahsoka, and maybe Clone Sergeant just for good measure, but you won't need them. However, it's important to fill your bench, I think, because of this unique. Y-Wing has plus 15 max protection for each Galactic Republic ally, including reinforcements present at the start of battle. So you still want to fill your bench, even if you're not going to use it. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into battle. So now the whole point is to kill this middle ship here. I don't know what it's called. We're gonna find out in a second. Let them do their thing, and then whatever this, I can't even click it. All right, so see this special, this third special. Grant or all allies gain 30% turn meter. That's why you use it, because it gives you turn meter. Start with that every time, all the time. Start with that. Okay, and then you see everybody has full turn meter. You actually could skip the turn meter move and just use a basic because everyone already has the full turn meter. Now use the AoE because it gives him protection up and stuff. Keep that on Y-Wing. Use the basic, it's your only option. Okay, that was really strange. I don't know what just happened there. That was real weird. Okay, now call in Plo Koon because Plo Koon has a turn meter ability. So you call in Plo Koon, and then you give everybody turn meter. See this middle special? Gives everyone turn meter. Okay, now you can see Plo Koon doesn't have full turn meter. Rex has an ability that grants an ally turn meter. Give Plo Koon turn meter. Okay, basic, that's all you can do. Okay, this, dispel all buffs on target ally and give him taunt. This is actually the random ally protection up. You want to dispel this and just kind of keep him good to go. Basic, you have no choice. Okay, now you want to use your AoE again. There you go. And you have to use your basic, you have no choice. It's unfortunate. We really want to get to this HMP droid gunship because that's the main threat. Okay, now see this ability? This ability gives you 50% turn meter and reduces your cooldowns. And it also gives your capital ship 100% turn meter. You're going to absolutely use this because it gives you turn meter every time. Every time this is available, use it. No matter what, no matter how weak your ships look, use this one or you're going to lose. Okay, so you use that. And then you use this middle ability, put it on JKA, That gives him offense up. Now look at the turn meter of your ships. Who needs turn meter? Rex has this ability. It grants turn meter. It also recovers protection, but more importantly, it grants turn meter. JKA needs turn meter, so give him some. Now, do that AoE again. Great. Now, Plo Koon has an ability that grants turn meter. JKA doesn't have turn meter. Use the middle ability. Give everybody 40% turn meter. Great. Now, use your AoE. Because he gains protection up and he taunts. There you go. Okay, now he has buff immunity and you can finally get to this middle ship. As soon as you can get to this middle ship, get to the middle ship. Now, this deal physical damage and inflict target level for 2 turns. If they have no buffs or debuffs, and then otherwise remove 20% turn meter. Okay, so they have a debuff, so you'll end up removing turn meter. That's great. You don't want that thing to move. That's fine. So now you might be thinking, oh, I want to do this concussion mine. Dazes and it's pretty good. It also increases all the enemy cooldowns to max except the capital ship. That's pretty good. But this reinforcement actually is better because you guessed it, it reduces turn meter. Look at that. 5's reinforcement. Remove 25% turn meter from all enemies, which can't be evaded, and grant all allies defense up. Okay. This is what you do. And then it also is going to inflict target lock on enemies that end up having 0 turn meter after that. You call in 5s to reduce their turn meter. Boom. Turn meter reduced. 2 of them went down to 0 turn meter, so that target locked them. Now, you have this. Inflict target lock for 2 turns on enemies, which you want to use. And it also hits everyone who's target locked, right? So that's what you do. You aim at the one that's not target locked, because it's going to hit the others that are target locked also. If you aim at one of these other guys, then it's going to miss that third guy. You want to hit them all, okay? So hit them all. Great. Now you have your JKA again. You target this thing. This HMP droid ship is the problem. I forget why. It's in this. Enemies with buzz droids can't recover protection. These effects are lost when the thing dies, right? So I don't know. It has other abilities too. This is the main issue. This ship needs to die. It's the strongest ship. Just focus it. Just trust me. Believe me. Okay? Aim for that ship. Okay, now you have a decision to make. You have this ability. It cleanses. It grants taunt. Protection up. Who needs that cleanse and that taunt the most? In a way, JKA could use it, but don't really need to. So really, you're looking at Rex or Y-Wing here. And I would actually give it to Y-Wing or 5s even. In fact, let's give it to 5s just to spread the taunt around. And that gives you kind of double protection. Okay, unfortunate that 5s got hit, but not that bad because his basic actually would have granted turn meter, which we don't want. So what did I say about this? You always choose the attacking. Choose this one, attack formation, always, no matter what. Choose it, do it, every time it's available. There you go. Now, always choose mobilize, not the ult. You might be thinking, oh, but Mike, Macias, shouldn't I do Y-Wing Assault? No, you shouldn't. You should do this, because Y-Wing Assault doesn't grant any turn meter. This does. This grants turn meter. It also does something else. Grants Allied Republic capital ship 15% turn meter and reduces its ultimate cooldown by 1. So it also gives your capital ship turn meter. This is what you do. This gives turn meter. All allies gain 30% turn meter. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm just kind of tired of people failing this mission because it's very beatable. So there you go. Boom. It's dead. Look at that. Now what do you use? Can anyone guess? What move would you use here? Would you use Rex Basic? Or would you use the move that grants turn meter? 50% turn meter. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because everyone already has the turn meter. So what you do, you use the basic because it reduces turn meter. On anyone who has a buff or debuff, it'll reduce their turn meter. So that's what you want to do. Reduce this thing's turn meter. Okay, now you have this. This dispels all buffs on an enemy, and it damages the weakest enemy also. So you kind of want to get rid of this buff. So aim at that, taunt, get rid of the buff. There you go. Now you have the option to use your AoE again. Use it. Use that AoE again. There we go. And now you can hit both with this and avoid giving turn meter, because remember, that basic would give them more turn meter. And you don't want it. Where does it say? It says it somewhere. Whenever. Oh, the target enemy gains 30% turn meter. So aim at that one then. There we go. And now you have the option to give your whole team turn meter. Do it. Give your whole team turn meter. And then you can use that ultimate that you saved. Okay, last ship, hopefully. And then you're done. That's how you win the special mission. I win it literally every territory battle. It is so winnable. If you don't have Y-Wing, if you donated Y-Wing, try using Clone Sergeant. As long as make sure your Clone Sergeant has 6 mods, and you know, obviously a Gear 12 Clone Sergeant won't work well. Make sure it's Relict. But that works. It can work with Clone Sergeant as the starter in place of Y-Wing. This is how you win the special mission. You focus on the turn meter. You make good decisions. Every decision should be based on turn meter. You have to look at the turn meter bars of your characters and the enemy and always aim to maximize how much turn meter you can gain and how much the enemy loses. Notice there were a few times where I had a turn meter gain move and I chose not to use it because my whole team already had max turn meter. That's important because then later it helps fill in the gap when they don't all have full turn meter. It matters. And you have to take out that big center ship first, donut looking thing. Otherwise it all goes to hell. So that's how you do it. Please, 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 please win the special mission. It's so beatable. And again, even if you donate a Y-Wing, I can try and do that video next time. You still can win the special mission. Use Clone Sergeant as your starter. Thanks. Bye.